The Russian state news agency TASS called the pogrom at Makhachkala airport a protest against hostilities in Israel, and political scientist Mikhail Vinogradov, a frequent guest on Russian talk shows, said that the events in Dagestan were a manifestation of nationalism which could not be stopped because of the machinations of Ukrainians and Jews. But propagandists sitting in Ostankino TV studios forgot to mention that anti-Semitic actions and pogroms in Russia are the result of their own propagandists' work. Russian state authorities repeatedly made anti-Semitic statements long before Hamas invaded Israel. In recent weeks, however, propaganda has openly declared that Israel is Russia's enemy. This has led to an outbreak of anti-Semitism in Federation. Experts say residents of Cherkassk demanded the eviction of Jews from the region.
We appeal to our government, to the government of the Republic, with a request to protect us from Jews coming in our region, exactly the Jews.
The pogrom in Makhachkala is not the only case of mass anti-Semitism in Russia recently. A day earlier, in the same region, a mob surrendered a hotel where refugees from Israel were rumored to be staying, and in Moscow, a synagogue was attempted to be robbed. NATO officials directly blamed the outbreak of anti-Semitism on Russian state propaganda.
The clashes are one of manifestation of the radicalization of Russian society. Russian media incite hatred against Ukrainians, the West, and now against Israel. Tensions are rising in Russia, and Dagestan is one of the places where many of those who perished in Ukraine came from. Yanis Sarts, director of the NATO Strategic Communications Center of Excellence, in a comment to Latvian TV.
Moscow keeps silent about the real reasons of the clashes, so expecting any serious steps to resolve this problem is worthless, experts believe. In fact, Makhachkala repeated the story of Prigozhin's mutiny in June, when an army of many thousands of mercenaries openly marched towards Moscow.
Russia has a system of suppressing such rallies and actions using security forces from other regions. The forces that are not connected by kinship or other ties with the local population are quickly transferred. However, this is possible when you have a planned protest, when you realize that it will happen on a certain day or as a result of a certain situation. And if it's a spontaneous riot, like in this case, the system was not able to respond quickly. It took a lot of time. So, of course, this is a very threatening challenge for Russian authorities.
It is noteworthy that back in 2016, Putin urged Jews to flee anti-Semitism and come to Russia. And now many Ukrainian and Western analysts conclude that Russia is entering a new era of Black 100 pogroms. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Danila Kobza, UATV News.